Puja or Versate holds immense importance not only for Theravada Buddhism in Vietnam, but also for Buddhist communities worldwide. Versate commemorates three significant events in the life of the Gautama Buddha: his birth, enlightenment, and attainment of complete Nibbana. First, the Bodhisattva birthday. According to the Chronicle of Buddhas, the Bodhisattva resided in the Tushita heaven. On the auspicious day, when favorable conditions align, the gods and the Brahma from countless worlds assemble to invite the Bodhisattva to descend from heaven, forsake worldly life, and embark on the spiritual path to attain supreme enlightenment for the salvation of all sentient beings. Accepting their request, the Bodhisattva agreed to be born in Lumbini Gardens on the full moon day of the fourth lunar month, and was named Siddhartha. His birth was ordinary in many ways, yet remarkable in that his body remained untarnished by impurities, clothed with the brilliance of morning light. A noteworthy aspect was the presence of numerous gods and brahmas who came to offer congratulations and extend a warm welcome to this noble being born into human world. After his birth, the Bodhisattva opened his eyes and gazed towards the east, where he witnessed numerous celestial beings presenting with these fragrant flowers as offerings. Then he returned his face towards the north and took 7 serene steps, with one hand pointing towards the sky and the other towards the earth. In a profound voice, he uttered the following words: "I am the chief in the world. There is no equal to me. I am supreme. This is my last birth. No rebirth for me." Following this, a radiant light enveloped the surroundings, causing the heavens and the earth to tremble in awe. The Udumbara flowers blossomed in abundance, filling the air with their sweet fragrance, while birds joyfully sang their melodious tunes. Mount Meru, the majestic peak, appeared to bow down in reverence, extending its salutations to the esteemed teacher of both human and celestial beings. Second, the Enlightenment Day. Even though Prince Siddhartha was born into a royal family and enjoyed the wealth and luxuries of life, he perceived them as the merest illusions. However, one day, during a journey to the four gates of the city, he witnessed firsthand the sign of old age, sickness, death, and a monk. It was through his transformating experience that the seeds of enlightenment, cultivated by him over countless past lives, began to sprout. After encountering those 4 impactful scenes, Prince Siddhartha's mind became consumed with the thoughts of leaving his family behind to pursue enlightenment and discover the truth. When his wife, Princess Yasodhara, gave birth to their child, Rahula, Prince Siddhartha took the opportunity during the festive celebration to quietly slip away from the comforts of a royal palace. He left behind everything he has known: the luxurious palace, his devoted wife and child, his old father, and enticing concubines, renouncing his attachment to worldly possessions, and embrace the life dedicated to spiritual pursuits. Wherever there was a renowned teacher, Prince Siddhartha sought their guidance. Though he swiftly achieved the highest level of their teaching, he remains unsatisfied and continued his quest for the true liberation. And during 6 years of extreme asceticism, he reduced himself to a mere skeleton. This was at the point of death. Thus he realized the importance of the middle path. Determined to abandon the extreme practices, he began eating once a day and sought a solace in meditations under the Bodhi tree. On the full moon day of the 4th lunar month, he transcended to become the supremely enlightened Buddha. The gods and the Brahmins, filled with joy, proclaimed Gautama Buddha with 10 esteemed titles: the completely awakened one, the worthy one deserving offerings, the one fully awakened to the nature of reality, the one endowed with liberating knowledge and conduct, the well-gone one, the knowers of the worlds, the incomparable charioteers guiding others with wisdom, the teacher of humans and gods, the awakened one and the blessed one. In the sutras, it is recorded thus the night of his enlightenment, many extraordinary things happened. The first is the fact that the Mara came to test him, including his force-inducing beauty to usurp the Buddha's seat. After defeating the demon king, or the Mara, in the first watch of the night, he gradually attained insight into his countless past lives. In the middle and the last watch, he attained insight into the knowings of the karma and reincarnations, and the insight into the Four Noble Truths. On the momentum of developing concentration meditation, he switched into insight meditation to clearly see the trailings of interdependent originations in the forward direction, the forward order, to attain insight into the truth of the suffering, the truth about the root cause of the suffering. When contemplating the trailings of interdependent originations in the reverse order, he realized the truth of cessations of the suffering and the truth of the path to end the suffering. Finally, he attained the supreme fully enlightened Buddha. His mind is completely at peace, liberated. And thereupon, he spoke the words of the victory. Seeking but not finding the house builder, I hurried through the round of many births, painful in birth ever and again. O house builder, I have been seen, you have been seen. You shall not build the house again. Your rafters have been broken up. Your rich pole is demolished too. My mind has now attained the unformed Nibbana and reached the end of every sort of craving. Through the words spoken by the Buddha, we can understand that he described the suffering experienced by humans beings as they go through the endless cycles of birth and death. The man's cause of his suffering is the strong desire for wealth, fame, personal gain, attachments, selfishness, greed, and the lie of mediocrity. These desires traps all living beings, prevent us from the breaking free from this continuous cycle. Third, the Buddha attainment of complete Nibbana. After attaining enlightenment, the Buddha graciously accepted the request of Brahma Sahapati, the king of heaven, to share the teaching of Dharma and save the world. His first sermon, known as the Turning of the Wheel of Truth Sutra, was delivered in Isipatana to 5 Kodana brothers for 45 years. The Buddha tirelessly preached the Dharma to those destined for enlightenment. In accordance with the impermanence of life, at the age of 80, the Buddha entered Nibbana in the kingdom of Kusinara. However, he left behind a profound legacy of the Dharma, which continues to be immensely beneficial to humankind. These were his final words before entering Nibbana. Behold now, Bhikkhu, I exhort you. All compound things are subject to vanish. Try with earnestness. To commemorate this significant historical day, Sakyamuni Buddhist Meditation Association has a long-standing tradition of observing the Dhutanga night, a dedicated evening of sitting only ascetic practice. This practice is a heartfelt homage to the life and the teaching of the Buddha, as the most revered offering to the Buddha to wholeheartedly practice in accordance with the Dharma. On this special occasion, Buddhists come together as our monastery or temple to pay reference to the Triple Gem, seek ordination, listen attentively to the teaching of the Dharma, and present food offering to the Sangha. We vow to dedicate the merits of our practice to our ancestors, relatives, and all sentient beings. May all be well, happy, and quickly liberate from all sufferings.